050206.
050206, copy.
1350.
Medics is standing by. They are code 4.
Copy, 1350.
Hasn't been super busy today, has it?
No, God, no.
4460 traffic.
4460.
Get going in a second here.
Eastbound 36 in White Bear. Wisconsin 574. Robert Nora John.
Copy.
I see Sergeant Siegel
232.
has a new vehicle.
232.
I think he's
Which entrance would you like medics to head to?
excited.
Just go 51
Copy.
south.
Copy.
Clear 921, clear assist.
Copy.
Ready for a 22 number?
I think it maybe head to the east side.
Your
Huh?
PCN
Sound good?
Absolutely.
Victoria, please.
Well, happy Thursday, folks. Welcome to the Live on Patrol Thursday edition. Got a special partner today.
Very special.
Absolutely. Jelly Joe Miller from the Intelligence Unit.
Greetings, backseaters. Always a pleasure. It's the Pat and Joe Show.
There you go. A little chilly today. The Pat and Joe educational broadcast.
Thank you. Yes, educational broadcast, not a show.
Little chilly today, 28 degrees. We supposedly have some snow on the way, possibly today. It seems like almost definitely over the weekend.
Yeah, I think there's 2 waves of it. 7 o'clock tonight after that, a couple inches, and then I think Sunday into Monday where it could be anywhere from 3 to 4 inches or up to a foot, depending on how the snow materializes from rain to snow. So if it stays more snow, then we'll get more accumulation.
I guess we're getting paid back for our mild winter we've had so far. But Joe and I are with the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office, which includes the capital city of St. Paul, which we are in Minnesota. And these Live on Patrol broadcasts were originated in the summer of 2020 by Sheriff Fletcher to counter the anti-police narrative that was being spread around the country after the death of George Floyd. And the goal is to show you what police officers go through on a daily basis and to show that we're human. We're just regular folks, just like you.
Yep, well put. And of course, before we forget, make sure you share this broadcast with your friends on your feed. It's also available on YouTube.
Yeah, we'd love it if you would share this message far and wide.
457 Central. No suspicious for a brown gold sedan that's been coming and going. People going up to the vehicles. One of the parties going up to the cars sitting on the register.
I think it was the last couple Thursdays we weren't able to go live because of being busy or
Training.
court appearances, case preparation. In Joe's case, all of his intelligence duties.
From Florida.
665 Metro.
I went to Florida for a couple days.
Good for you. You deserve it.
But yeah, it was phenomenal weather. I don't say this very often, but I do like 85, 86, 90 degrees, but sometimes it's a bit much. Unless you're by a pool or the ocean.
Here you go. Roger Rabbit's Handyman Service. Never heard of that one.
Oh, yeah.
1350.
But yeah, it's been a fairly quiet, for the most part, week and rather a day today. I think St. Paul, they had a shooting. It was in broad daylight. It did make the news, so I can share this. It was at Cub Foods, 1177 Clarence, so Maryland and Clarence, actually right by the BCA. That was on, is that Sunday, Pat, or Monday?
I'm not sure.
I
think Sunday.
I think Sunday, but it was during the day, like around like 10, 11 in the morning. And they did make 2 arrests. There might have been 3 arrests. One was a juvenile in relation to the shooting. So, but...
You know, one of our backseaters got a hold of me, and her daughter's vehicle, innocent bystander, was shot up in this shootout they had.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was an innocent person at Cub Foods, too, that, thank God, just was either grazed or superficial, but non-life-threatening. Was just happened to be in the area. Several rounds. I think the news reported it was close to 20 rounds that were recovered, spent shell casings.
That's frightening. And another backseater, Mary Carter, from the Nolans at Century and Stillwater, should have gotten with Reverend Spence today. Wait till you hear what she had for Reverend Spence. 50 pairs of socks, 48 first aid kits, 150 snack bars, 58 pairs of gloves, and 20 bottles of shampoo body wash.
Wow.
For the homeless. So, Mary Carter, thank you so very much.
Yeah, great store, by the way. And Mary, if you can have it in your heart to spare me a couple of those JoJo's from the deli. I'm just kidding, but those are great. They still have
great.
those.
They do great fried chicken.
Oh, yeah. Their whole deli there, even the potato salad, everything, their chicken is always good.
So the other day, we haven't found this vehicle yet. The other day, a vehicle fled from Sergeant Siegelstrom right in this neighborhood here. It was an older Mazda CX-9.
Pocket even walk towards Lonely Park. 2 male. Long sleeve, both for your jeans. One long here.
And it was light blue in color. It had a car hop plate in front and a temporary tag in back. We believe it was probably stolen, but it was driving so recklessly that a pursuit would have been too dangerous. So it did get away. If you happen to see a vehicle like that and you can get the entire temporary tag off of the back of it, feel free to message the Live on Patrol page with that information. Or even message me. That'd be fine.
I didn't catch that thing where your radio was that in
that was, I think, Roseville.
Roseville.
Take court after.
It might be a shoplifter.
600. 776, have a good day.
See something?
No, just I like checking this street out. 1,500 block of rows.
I'm all of that stall, like the old starting to us unoccupied and a hazard.
State patrols recovering a stolen.
This place here's been relatively quiet, the Sam's Dairy. I suppose
Yeah, it really
the
has.
summertime it usually picks up with a lot of foot traffic in the area. And
Now, we know it says Santa's Market,
right, yes.
but we are used to it for years being Sam's Dairy.
Right.
1661 Metro.
And we're turning off of Hazelwood onto Fellows Lane here in the Roosevelt Housing Development.
1661. 10-7 shift. Have a good evening. Have a good night. 1401.
1630 cars driving complete East 94 from McKnight, looking for a white semi. Union Transportation, it's a white Volvo. He's texting and driving at 1401.
Well, that's not good. Don't text and drive, folks.
Dirt bike.
How's it going, guys? That looks fast. Have fun. Be safe.
50 cars, suspicious vehicles, south 35W from the river.
Get a plate.
Silver Jeep Grand Cherokee with no plate.
Lights, registration, but
Info only at 1402.
Bravo 300 EOT.
Have a good afternoon. 1402.
A little chilly today at 28 degrees.
yeah, you definitely feel it for second day of spring.
Oh, is it?
I think yeah, spring started 2 days ago.
Wow. Yeah, we're getting paid back.
5265.
65.
967 area check. 75 Viking Drive. The back of the building. Staff reported that a male was loitering by the trailers. All they have for description is he had bushier hair, male, wearing clothes.
Nobody in it, and it's running.
65 copy.
Yep.
I'm gonna turn around. It's 020 812 03.
I want to copy and run City of 1160 right. 1403.
You must have the chimes off in this one.
Yeah, I
Free for time,
can't
clear
stand
report.
that. New message.
New message.
New message.
New message. 619 Mendota, 2015 Chev.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, 2015. Whatever the hell KTA means, I assume that means. It doesn't say tower. I do recognize the last name.
KTA, it says.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine the TA is for Tahoe. Benefit of the doubt.
7234 warning, copy 44. 441.
You got Zerker open. Sometimes Zerker gives us I just want to see for the sake of it.
Oh, I didn't have it. I usually log that in
Yeah,
right
that's
away.
right. The hell with it, but the heck with it, sorry.
That's under control.
Okay, this is interesting. I gotta pull over. I saw a message flash across on one of the admins of the Bob's Backseat page. He says, I'm guessing Cindy is his daughter, or maybe Cindy is his wife. But the 4th grade class is watching us.
Oh, wow.
From lunchtime in Seattle.
That's pretty neat.
4327, showing a clear report.
Copy.
Oh, now I got to pull over again. Reverend Spence sent a message. Oh, that's good news. Reverend Spence met up with Mary Carter and got all of those supplies. That's wonderful. Thank you again, Mary, and thank you, Reverend Spence, for
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
meeting up with her. That was
Sure,
a lot.
appreciate all that.
I kind of like the looks of these Kia Niros. But it's not fast enough for me. I like my Sorrento.
New message. New message.
Yeah, we have to turn that back off.
New message.
Check the pendings. God darn thing. Stretch limo.
So, as is usually the case on these weekday lives, we might go till 3 o'clock, maybe a little bit later, depending on the activity. But just give you a little taste of what's going on out in the streets today. Cindy is Rick Scruggs' wife, so it's her 4th grade class watching us from Seattle. It's very cool.
That is very cool.
That is why we so much appreciate you sharing this. I mean, here we have somebody in Seattle watching us right now with a 4th grade class, getting a positive view of police officers.
Yeah, I like that.
We have people from all over the world. In Indonesia, I'm friends with a guy in Indonesia through Facebook who watches us.
Yeah, I've been places far away from the state, and we've been recognized.
Caller, suspect attempted to break into the detached garage. Asian male, 30-55, tan jacket, blue sweatshirt, gray sweatpants.
Well, my friend Terry was down at the Daytona 500, however long, 3 weeks ago or so.
Yeah.
And sent me a picture of him with 2 Volusia County deputies who do most of the security for the race. And they watch live on patrol.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Yeah, I was down in Florida. You're not going to believe this, Pat. I thought White Castle was just more of a Midwest. There's a White Castle down in Florida.
I guarantee you that's because the snowbirds demanded it.
I think it was just as good.
I know Arizona, where my sister lives, they don't have wait a minute, they might have a White Castle now that I think about it. But for a long time, they would, trucks would bring frozen ones down periodically. You know, like you see the meat trucks and the seafood trucks around?
Yeah, yep.
They'd have White Castle trucks.
Wow. Why don't they make the frozen ones? And I bought those from the store. Not the same. You put them in the microwave. You can heat them a different. They're just not the same as getting them fresh.
Especially a jalapeno cheeseburger.
Yeah, I tried. Those are good. I more just the traditional.
You like the
cheese?
Original, huh?
Well, cheese, but yeah, just a regular cheese.
9274, 9273. Metro 2520 car information on a driving complaint, northbound Highway 100 from Brooklyn Boulevard on a burgundy Mustang with a beige rag top. Adam, John, Sam as a partial plate, doing 100 miles per hour, weaving in and out of traffic. Information only 1410.
9273, I copy.
1410.
Yeah, we haven't been coming across a lot of stolens on the main streets, so that's why we're kind of focusing on the side streets today. But also encourage you to look at the Live on Patrol page from a few days ago. Sheriff Fletcher posted the stats.
Yeah.
Comparing Minneapolis to St. Paul for from the first of the year until about a week ago on carjackings, robberies, and auto thefts. And it is a dramatic difference.
Yeah, it's pretty staggering, the difference.
Almost makes you think that holding juvenile offenders accountable makes a difference.
And yeah, you know as well as I do too, when we are known offenders that we've arrested, repeat offenders are off the street, it's way different. It's quiet, it's not as busy, you don't see as many stolens, and as soon as they either go off EHM or they're out in groups again, and it picks up.
Absolutely. You know, I don't know how reliable those are, but I like the looks of those Lincoln SUVs.
Yeah, they are kind of neat looking.
Favor, run 4 7s, 7777, and then AC. Just kind of a weird spot to be pulled over. I think it was a Toyota 4Runner maybe.
It's clear. I'm not seeing. Come back to a car. 777.
4 7s.
Oh, 4 7s. That's why.
Like that model Jeep too, that vintage.
It's a box, Pat.
I like it. I mean, you watched Bosch on.
Yeah,
that's what he drove.
Yeah, it's coming back to 4Runner.
Okay.
Minneapolis address, but clear.
516 Metro.
Okay.
516.
Yeah, he's been around. That seasons or show's been around for I don't know how many seasons.
We'll meet me there to release.
Good show.
I watched the first probably 2, 3, and then kind of. I'd say lose interest, but haven't really watched.
I think his assignment was Hollywood Homicide when he was still.
I think his daughter's on now, right? And then the later episodes.
Yep, she's really good.
Yeah,
she's a good actress. Very believable as a police officer. But I always loved a little sign he had at his desk in his homicide office. It said, "Get off your ass and knock on some doors."
Yes. It's like Bob Fletcher still. I think I saw that, or he got it from Bob Fletcher, one of the two.
Exactly. I always think of Sheriff Fletcher when I see that. We are very lucky to have him as a boss, and this county is very lucky to have him as sheriff.
Amen to that, absolutely.
Oh,
that poor squirrel.
I missed him.
Missed it.
Some of our guys, years past.
Oh, Castro. looked really familiar, didn't it?
Me and 32 are gonna go clear the inside of the house. We gotta open the door on the back.
Copy, do you want here? Copy.
Well, we're trying to come up with something, folks.
Trailer was stolen between November and last month.
What's that?
Oh, I was just reading this. Compass saying their trailer was stolen between November and last month.
I wonder if maybe they were. There's no.
I took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, we got people watching from Saskatchewan, Ontario.
Unreal.
Canadians. Off to your right, 1000 Iowa, right? Oh no, it's a high rise though. I was thinking 1000 Edgerton.
1743, I think.
560 Metro.
516.
Do you have a number for St.
What is
Francis
White Bear,
Hospital? Would you
1780?
let them know
So
I'm en
that'd be
route to the
1740?
ambulance
Believe
bay
so.
for a legal blood draw?
I don't know the numbers
Sure,
as
you're
well
pretty
as
close.
sure.
Yes, sir.
Whoa, stop, thank you.
1417.
I haven't been over this way in a while.
Presentation school.
And Fragrant Hanson, they changed it to the jail.
That's all right. Just a second.
Wasn't thinking. Swing by Borchard's Market up here and flash the lights at them. This Borchard's Market here at Frost and English is a great neighborhood meat market, folks.
Yeah, it used to be with the Richards or years ago.
Some man's name. I think you're right.
Assault 1550 White Bear, Clear Lake Dental. Male flashed a firearm at someone in the parking lot.
It's a 15-minute delay, though.
15-minute delay. Male's in a red truck, Minnesota license, Hotel Victor Lima 715. Female driver. Male was in the passenger seat.
It's a 15-minute delay.
But they didn't say they left, did they?
Yeah, I thought they.
Affirm. It looks like the male is
not the victim of this gunfighting incident.
So it's a red Jeep Grand
Negative,
Cherokee?
doesn't
Yeah.
appear so.
Hotel
Looks like
Victor
the
Lima
caller
715.
listed as staff, so they must have been told this by somebody else.
Okay, thank you.
What's the business? Oh, dental. That's right.
Yeah, white bear and white.
West residential, there's duress.
Copy.
1429.
Well, the traffic is definitely picking up. Anybody we know, the RO?
Yeah, I mean, the name looks like a familiar name, but
Oh,
doesn't it? I'm not going to say
well,
it.
hopefully no relation.
Yeah. Yeah, male. It doesn't really give a description of the male. There's a female that's in the driver, but the male definitely is not in the vehicle. No other description given. Should be on the east side of White.
Yep.
Three 3-4 will be clear.
Did I miss it?
It might be in the lobster pad still. The red Jeep, I see it.
Okay.
If it's a newer one. It's one of those newer Jeeps, like a truck.
Contact 2, copy your
Oh,
next dangerous
Gladiator?
condition or
I
in
think so.
Aurora,
It's
or
the one- I think it's the one down there.
What is this? Yeah, oh, yeah. It's
Yeah.
a Gladiator. Okay.
That's it. I don't see anybody in it. No females in it on the phone, looks like.
2755. We'll have eyes on that vehicle at Clear Lake Dental. It is occupied only by the female at this time.
The eyes on the vehicle at Clear Lake Dental.
Hey, go to Pat where he's at. No.
Pat, where are you set up?
We are going to be just north of it in that big vacant lot.
It's like white
Just
bear,
we're going to be
Iowa.
just north of the taco truck.
Good copy, thank you.
Boy, she's watching us.
Yeah, she was on the phone too.
Guys, it is parked about 2 doors south of that embroidery shop that we use. It's facing into the building, right in front of the dental office.
Copy.
Is there anything blocking me
345
from getting onto that
advise
sidewalk?
east.
No, you're good here. You're right on the
Okay.
sidewalk.
Any description on him?
No, that's all we got. It's just a male that flashed a gun at someone. No other description given. He was the passenger, and that's all we got.
Here.
Spot 251. 251. False alarm, need to be clear. Clear.
Keep an eye on him. He's really giving us.
Yeah.
Hi, this is the sheriff's office.
Hello, yes.
Hi, do you have any description on the man who supposedly did this?
No, we do not. Unfortunately, we do not have any descriptions.
Okay, and is the person who called or who told you isn't there anymore?
Yeah, no, she left. Like, as soon as she saw us, she left and just left us a voicemail about it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We're keeping an eye on the vehicle for right now. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Bye. It doesn't sound like the male part of this is in the dental office. So we're just going to keep an eye out. He must be in one of these stores.
333.
I'm going to set up over across the
We
street.
just talked to the comp on this. It is secondhand info. They stated that one of their patients was too afraid to go into her dental clinic because she saw this guy holding a gun. It's about 20-minute time delay, so we're not sure where this individual is. But we're going to just sit and watch the car for a minute until we figure out his whereabouts.
Clear right?
In a second. I gotta go though after this.
Say when.
Nope, not now. Too late.
Too afraid to go inside. She witnessed mail to get
No, go.
7-minute delay will be in the area checking email.
358, can you maybe stay to the south of this address? Maybe just across the roadway to keep eyes on it. Will do. Just stay where you're at.
2755. We relocated to the west side of the street. We got our view blocked. We've got eyes on both the passenger and driver side now. Still just the female in it.
Okay, thank you. And then Triple J will be just to the north, across from the White Castle in the lot here.
And it is a Jeep Gladiator, that Jeep pickup truck.
Good copy.
Bet, what do you guys got going?
He's getting a pedicure. What's the year of the RO's birth?
1961.
Okay. We're going to put you on mute for a minute, folks. All right, folks, there are sufficient resources here, and we are shortly going to be pulling off from this.
The assault on 6th Street, near Park area. Change that to a DOC.
But we will be in the area in case St. Paul does need some assistance.
pull up behind. Yeah, I don't see anybody moving either on the screen.
I just saw one moving.
No.
Outside there.
Montana's that way, right? There's two.
Ooh.
135, copy en route to 1506 Huron on the lane hang up for squad back.
With 131.
131 at 1437.
Squad 241.
And you know, as soon as we,
I gotta say, I saw him on the.
as soon as we pull off, somebody's going to get in it, of course. But we'll be in the area. All right, folks, we are back on patrol, but in a position to assist.
We don't have a victim on this. We're going to just give it a few more minutes here. If the male doesn't show up, we're going to just make contact with the female driver.
Yep.
Yeah, we're back on.
Cancel console 77, please.
I cleared us from that too, by the way, just in case you were.
1438.
Yeah, that's all right. I saw him on the map.
It wasn't clicking with me exactly where they were. This stop sign right here, when the trees have leaves on them,
Hard to see, right?
can't see.
Yeah.
The first couple times I went through here, I ran that stop sign.
Well, it's a good thing it's an all-way stop.
Yeah, no kidding. You know, I can no longer imagine not having an SUV.
These are more, you're referring to this, right?
This and my own personal
Yeah,
one, too.
it's, years ago, an SUV was like an SUV. This is like a crossover you sit
Yeah.
so lower.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get.
This is the right size, and my Kia Sorento is the right size. You don't have to step up real high, but you don't hurt your knees and hips getting out when it's
Right,
sitting
yes.
low.
Yeah, those pickups are really, some of those are hard to get into
We're
in
gonna
and out of.
make contact.
Copy, attempt to contact with the vehicle.
Well, in case there is a shooting or something up in this area, they've got good information on what vehicle he was in.
Yeah.
The good old BP station at Maryland and White Bear.
Ooh, there's a Corvette.
That is a bright Corvette. And a very, very fast Corvette. Fortunately, we haven't had too many of those we had to chase.
No, actually there was
I
North
remember
Oaks.
one, I think.
It was our known repeat offender juveniles. They went on that spree. I think they did have a Corvette. Stole out of, I think it was North Oaks.
Well, what do you think about going a little past 3 since we sat stationary for so long?
You do whatever your heart desires. I'm with you.
You're good with it?
I'm good with it. Yeah, it's already 20 to 3, so.
Triple three. Okay, we're code 4 here.
The old Sherwood Lounge.
Triple three.
Triple three.
Just some clarification on this call. We have a gun carrying.
The best steakhouse. We were just talking about that yesterday.
Oh, yeah. It's open.
I guess there was big lines yesterday for lunch hour, and then one of the CAT team members, Chad, went there last night. He said it was no waiting, so.
Oh, nice.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the line was out the door and into the parking lot. The parking lot was packed.
Well, it was always busy during lunchtime, but it moves quick. I don't know how the guy does it, but he'll ask 8 people in line what you want, and he remembers steak sandwich, ranch, and he knows it, and he makes it, so it moves pretty quick.
He does do a good business. Well, I bet whoever was trying to get into her
Car.
Jeep won't try that again.
No.
people swear by that best steakhouse at University of Victoria, too.
I've only been to that one once. This one I've been to many a times.
And there used to be one on Payne, just south of Case.
Best steakhouse?
Yep. On the west side of the street.
That's the one you see.
Have a good night.
The Greek brothers who owned the
Yeah.
Coffee Cup always went there.
What is it here, please?
JGC 505.
Inclusion here.
JGC 505.
Yeah, 1447.
I think it was a Mercury.
Yeah, it's showing clear, but I'm not getting into the car. How knows it's JG. Oh, here we go. Expired though.
Okay. Gotta put you on mute here for a second, folks. We are back, folks. Had to take an important phone call.
Deputy Ford and Davern.
But yeah, Pat, that was a Blue Mercury Milan. Okay, there's.
14 Brandon.
The caller is not on scene, but she said that they were last known to be in the lobby there at the building waiting for you to go back up to the apartment. I got one of their phone numbers, so I'm going to try that now.
Yep, thanks. We'll keep checking. We'll back in the lobby.
I went right by Borchards and forgot to give him a shout out.
Oh yeah, Ross. I knew we were heading that way for a reason again, but let's see the back. Oh, front plate weird.
FWH 806, I think.
Very good, Patrick.
Not bad from
That's
the
not
mirror,
bad.
huh?
Yeah, really good. 1675 Park.
So far, I'm just getting voicemail to the
Almost home.
phone number
There,
that
yeah,
was provided for the
valid and
purchase
clear.
They're on scene.
Copy, thanks for checking. We'll look at some more.
I can't read. I'm dyslexic to begin with, so I cannot read
Squad
from a mirror.
132 status. Squad 132 on channel 3.
How's your traffic?
Yeah, I think most people's spring breaks are pretty much wrapping up, over with, but they sure picked a good week. If it is this week coming up, they picked a good week to get out of town before the snow or when the snow hits.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's next week.
Is there an East car close to 5th and Johnson Parkway that can go check on 132? He's out on traffic.
Joshua.
393 on that way.
Have any? 132, I'm just checking your status. Go for it, thank you. Yeah, they code for on traffic, 393 to be clear. Hey.
You can just right. You got on here. Thank you.
I think most lakes have the record earliest ice out dates on known, like on record. Usually it's April. Usually very rare in March to have any ice out on major lakes or good-sized lakes. There wasn't much ice to begin with. I went out ice fishing once, and I bought a ice auger that Pat won at a raffle.
Oh, that's right. I forgot all about that.
He gave me a steal of a deal on it, and it runs awesome.
Still doing well,
It's
huh?
battery operated, and you can drill 80 holes. It's good for. I charge it once a winter, basically. Yes, it works, and it's light too.
I have never caught a fish bigger than the palm of my hand in all the times I've gone ice fishing.
Well, it's one of those things where you have to enjoy it, because you can go out there and sit for 3 hours and get absolutely nothing. But it is relaxing. Or you can go out there and catch panfish and whatnot left and right.
Jerry Houston is making homemade pepper steak in the crock pot.
That does sound good.
That sounds delicious. Give this guy a gift card. How you doing, brother? Did you like Subway?
I like Subway.
Subway? The restaurant? You don't? Okay. How about McDonald's?
No.
You like McDonald's?
No.
Okay. Well, that doesn't happen often.
No, yeah.
Well, let's go see if anything's happening on Arcade or Payne.
Absolutely.
yeah, once again, folks, if you would please share this live, we'd appreciate it. We like getting the message that the sheriff wanted to get out to be shared as far and wide as possible.
Juliet November Papa 775. 45 Empire on traffic 1458. Making a quick pit stop at Haley Seat.
We are on Case Avenue, westbound, coming up on Arcade.
Thanks, great. First advised 522. We'll take the welfare check. I'll be checking on one at 4th and Washington. It's been there since this morning. 1450.
I must be getting some new awning or something like that.
566 COC.
What was that?
It was the governor's before.
Well,
Now
yeah,
it's Far East.
Yeah, for years it was governor's, but
2710. We're going to go for it. Yeah, the close one drive 1500.
Well, there's a lot of people without front plates.
yeah, I've noticed that. That's Duno Donansky.
Squad 268. 268? The Central Squad to assist at 129 Dulles Street. Well, that person named be a welfare check on the caller's friend who had made suicidal comments to the caller 15 minutes ago and now is not responding to calls or texts. For the caller, he lives in the house with a known drug dealer. The friend's name can be Mackenzie Rowland, a white male, 24.
Coming up on Payne Avenue now. We're westbound on Minnehaha. We'll take a slow cruise up Payne Avenue. Still anxious to find out how the theft of the wire from the streetlights is going to be resolved.
Yeah, that's. I didn't get a chance to watch all of it. I think that aired on, was it Tuesday?
Yeah, I wasn't able to see that. Heard about it.
But yeah, they're apparently putting special plates on the bottom of these light poles.
Well, that would be a good idea. And I see that one's on now, so maybe that's a part of the plan. Well, a bunch of them are on. Maybe that's a part of the plan. Just leave them on. I don't know if that stops people from taking it or not.
Right.
Yeah, this Best Steakhouse was
538. 538.
Was it where
that between Dabbler Depot and Jackson Hewitt, I think.
Oh, right by Loeffler's Shoes. Yeah, maybe I do remember that.
Gotta be higher ground. Staff there, the resident that was attempting to assault the residents earlier. It says he has since calmed down and they've been just monitoring him.
Tongue in Cheek, a great restaurant if you've never eaten there.
Yeah, I've never actually eaten there, but I've heard good things.
Pretty high-end food for a very reasonable price.
Same with Brunson's Pub, too. I've heard good things there.
And Chance's Tavern here is owned by the same people.
How about that Magnolia's? They had a fire there, right? Is that back open or any...
It's going to be quite a while, I understand.
That was a good place, too, for years.
Oh, yeah. Great breakfast. Oh, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Everything was good. Very much a homemade feel to all the food.
Yes. Remember the seating? They really, I don't want to say crammed you, but you really felt like at home.
Yep. These new black license plates seem to be a lot harder to read until you're right up on them.
Yeah, especially if they get a little dirty or whatever with dirt and dust.
I don't think I'm a fan. East Dental Family Dentistry. That's my dentist.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. How does that work though with your plan from the county? Because some of those aren't in our tier or whatever they call it, and then they. So we used to have Delta Dental. I don't know what we have now, but it's.
I operate off of my retirement plan from the city.
Okay.
And Medicare.
Yeah, because
yep, I'm that old.
Because some of those places that are not in your network or whatever, it's kind of a pain.
And then here's my barber shop, Parkway Barbers. I'm just kind of an east side kind of guy, I guess.
Yeah. Floyd the Barber.
In my case, it's George the Barber.
You know where Floyd's from, right? What show I'm referring to?
Oh, yeah. Moses.
Yeah, years ago there used to be like you could go like at night. It was mini golf at night. I think it was right somewhere in here.
You know, there's also a cemetery right across the street from Sam's Dairy. Right across.
Oh yes,
Hazelwood.
Yeah, I did know that. Yeah, I think if you go up, was it Barkley there or one of those? You can go up to it.
The old Romulo's here
Oh yeah.
turned into a pretty good Asian restaurant for a while, and now I believe it's a barbecue place, Asian barbecue maybe.
I used to get Romulo's quite a bit.
I loved Romulo's. I miss Romulo's.
Yeah, it was good. Pizza,
Good pizza, great lasagna.
Tagos. I like their sauce there. It's hard to find a place that have good sauce.
Mm-hmm. I love the Gidio sauce too.
Yeah, theirs is good.
Bravo 2390.
Wood smoked barbecue inside, smoking outdoors barbecue.
What was the other Italian place? Was it Arcade? Monda's? Years ago.
Yeah.
Either Paint or Arcade, I forget which. Probably Arcade.
And then there was, I think it was Gino's in the little brick building across from Urusso's. Across from and north of Urusso's.
Yeah. Bongiorno's was right from across from our jail. Where the, I think Dorothy Day is now right by there. Or no, that's Union Gospel, but right, same area.
Well, seeing all these buses up here, I think I'm going to turn before we get to Maryland. That's going to be a wait.
Black male in his 40s, baseball hat, white hoodie with a black jacket, blue jeans, has a face mask on.
I think that was 194. Can you see what call pops up for them?
180 out there.
Looks like we got you back now.
All right.
All right, thanks, Pat.
Thank you.
Yep. Bye. Looks like
All right, Andy Cassidy, the second smartest man at the sheriff's office, has us back up and running. And we're back live. Yeah, all this technical stuff with this live stream is not in my bailiwick. I leave it to Kyle and Andy to get it figured out. And they always do a good job of it.
They do. They figure it out.
Go ahead west for a little bit, huh?
Sure.
Not a whole lot happening over here. Oh, the traffic's picking up.
Strong herbal smell substance.
It's amazing how far you can smell that coming out of a car.
Absolutely. It's been a while since we've been over this way.
Not much of a daytime crowd today. Taking a chance parking that far out.
I still remember that time. I think I was with you guys. Me, you, and Bob.
I know what you're going to say.
There was a food truck, and what do we call that? A 2-point turn or
27 point.
27-point turn.
How in the world he got through there, I have no idea.
Yeah, that was something else.
The sheriff is a master at maneuvering a Durango.
Yes, indeed.
I also remember the night the guy was acting crazy out front, and about 2 hours later he had 2 guns and tried to break into his girlfriend's house and cut his brachial artery
and bled
to death.
Yes. He was on, if you go back one of our lives, he was wearing, because Bob, the color was called Dayglow Yellow.
Yep.
And we saw him there, then we saw him again at Rice and Penn Club Holiday, and then 2 hours later, he was found bleeding.
I think right off of Dale and LaFawn.
Yeah. Yeah, he turned his back and driving by. He was walking that way.
Oh, really?
Could be one of our kids that we know.
Let's find out. On my side of the street?
Yeah, on Maryland here, heading
east?
Well, yeah, east.
Wonder if you yell, "How you doing?" if you'll look. That looked a little funny there. Caravanning, maybe. It's not one of these guys, is it?
No.
Him?
I think it's him on the bus stop, yeah.
Looks familiar.
He sure does.
But he nodded. Give him props for nodding. I really enjoy it when you and Fran come out with me.
Oh, well, thank you, Patrick. It's glad to be here.
I am nowhere near the knowledge that you guys have on who these kids are.
Oh, I wouldn't sell yourself short. You're a tremendous slouch.
Nanny's Jamaican Kitchen right here. Amazing food. If you like jerk chicken, I highly recommend it.
You have to check that out.
And of course, Mama's Pizza.
Oh, yeah. Rice Street map?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
I'm guessing this is going to be a rental. It's got Florida plates. If that guy's blocking the street, we're going to have to ask him to move. Oh, here he comes. See if you can get the plate.
Well, there's no front plate, right?
Oh, he's a lift. I think. It's Florida 178 6AP. Nissan Rogue.
It is a Hertz rental, showing clear. It was white, right? White color?
Yep. You know, I've seen a lot of the Lyft and Uber drivers doing that I think is really smart. they rent an electric vehicle
Yeah.
for their shift. So there's no gas used up. There's no wear and tear on their own car.
Here's the question, though. How much does it cost to rent, and how much juice do you have on a battery life?
Good question. Well, I think you get 300 and some miles, and that should carry you at least through a shift.
Yeah.
Got any time constraints?
No, absolutely not. You're good to go.
That could almost look like that.
You see something?
That bright blue could almost look like a CX-9.
Are you looking for
I no, that one that fled from Thomas. I don't think this is gonna. He knows his cars, so probably not. But I'm just gonna take a look at her because she's sitting in kind of a weird spot. She was sitting in kind of a weird spot. That VW Jetta from Minneapolis?
Black or blue?
Oh, this is hot. Never mind. We've had pretty much a steady number of viewers throughout this live, and I want you to know we really appreciate all of you backseaters.
Yeah, we sure do. Thanks for tuning in, and we wish we had some more excitement, but
thinking we'll take a swing by the Maryland market here, take Dale to University, and then mosey our way towards the barn. How does that sound?
Sounds fantastic. 444 Maryland.
Appears to have really slowed down a lot here.
The Sam's Dairy of the West. Yeah.
MCN 406. JJT 708. And 988 XPJ. Yeah, I think we interrupted something getting ugly.
JTT 708.
JJT.
I think you're right, Patrick.
Yeah, they seem to have been having a kind of a heated argument when we first pulled up. Can you hear them at all?
Yeah. Hang on.
Recognizing anybody?
Familiar, but
The driver.
Looney Tunes for sure.
Okay, we know him.
Looney Tunes looks familiar.
No, the one who just got out of the car. Is that
Kavan Morris?
was some kids we regularly deal with, and we wanted to find out what the dispute was about at the market up here. We actually did get a pretty good idea as to what it was about. We're going to stop here at the market real quick. I'm going to run in and talk to people in the market real quick, see if they know anything. So if you could keep the folks entertained for a sec.
Oh, here's the lights up. I just noticed that too.
Oh, thanks for getting out of the way, folks. And I will be right back.
Sounds good, Patrick. Yeah, like Pat just said, it was a investigative stop. There was some arguing that was beforehand. We recognized 2 or 3 individuals that we regularly deal with that were in the vehicle. We got necessary resources and stopped the car. As we know that none of the kids or juveniles have a valid driver's license and are not allowed to drive the car. And coupled with the arguing we saw, like Pat said, we have a pretty good idea what this was about.
One 184.
184.
Can you put my current intending? And put me on the assist citizen. 1609 Marshall. I'll be out with the Uber driver. Juliet Uniform Delta 211. Sounds like it's a passenger having a medical emergency.
Copy. Now 184, just advise that we need to start medics.
Yeah, if you could just get medics started. I'll see you unconscious. Just checking the status. Take 1 second.
You know,
131 coming with them.
bet.
We were able to get it. Copy. 1301. Just send the mag, they're code 4. Gonna be a female was released from the hospital and she's impaired here and having issues. She's by herself here, so unable to give care for herself.
Copy, medics are en route.
Well, folks, sorry for the downtime that we couldn't share with you, but as we've explained many times, we do not like to show juveniles faces. We try to avoid it as much as possible. We're not always successful right away, but it was necessary to do. I hope you understand. Whoa. We're going to have to at least get this plate, I think.
The white one? The one that went around the car?
Yeah. VS5833. Yeah.
BS5833.
Yep. I don't know if this is one of ours up here or city.
Two 718
650.
You good?
Have it 6 over.
So, folks, we are going to wrap it up for the day. Like I said, I'm sorry we couldn't share more with you on what was going on that stop, but we did have someone who isn't old enough to driving a car, and we know him very well. And
Actually, just about everybody in the car except one.
yeah, and they'd been having a dispute over some people in the car were believed to have disrespected a deceased friend of the people who were arguing with them, and we probably interrupted a pretty bad fight, or possibly even more, by pulling up there. But thank you for being with us on this live, and tomorrow's Friday. See you tomorrow night.
See you, backseaters.
Take care.
Now, I've known Bob Fletcher for 33 years. I cannot say to Bob Fletcher, well done. I cannot say to him that your days of divide and conquer, of the secret phone calls to members of my staff to divide us so that he could cherry pick parts of my department or could try and operate within my department, has ever worked, but it's caused us great consternation and great difficulty in getting things done. When I ask the question, can I say well done to him about his selection of cronies to work for him? I've had cases where literally civilian staff with no law enforcement experience whatsoever were in my narcotics briefings. and we had to physically toss them out. I can't say well done to that either. My mom once said that birds of the feather flock together. I guess if you ask Rehak and Nayland where their flock is, I think they might say Bob Fletcher is part of that flock. I got to say no to overspending. I live within a budget. Every year as chief of police, I brought my department in on budget and on time. I asked myself, how could the county sheriff that I work with go over budget so regularly? I can tell you that Matt Bostrom, when I gave him $50 million to run a project, he not only brought it in on time, he brought back change. Matt Bostrom is a man that you can trust with your money. He understands that it's not his money, it's the public's dollars that he's spending. Finally, I gotta say no to Bob when I talk about the secret deals. The backdoor deals, the conversations that happen in the hallway, the deals that seem to always revolve around him getting reelected or him getting something that he wanted. Those secret deals have got to end. It's time to bring law enforcement and public safety in Ramsey County out into the bright light of the day. And so I say no to Bob Fletcher. No, you have not been a good and faithful servant. It's time for a change in leadership here. It's time for Ramsey County to have new leadership. It's time for Matt Bostrom to be county sheriff in Ramsey County, and that's why I'm supporting him.
Like a bingo board and some commentary that takes over the screen. You're on a page that's basically hijacked our live stream. That is some people that are detractors of the sheriff's office who've taken over the feed. As the sheriff said earlier, if you haven't done so already, share this feed with your friends. Subscribe if you're watching us on YouTube. If you are watching us on YouTube, I've had a couple people say to me that there is like a bingo board and some commentary that takes over the screen. If that happens when you're on YouTube, you're on the wrong link. That is some people that are detractors of the sheriff's office who've taken over the feed. So block that feed and go back to Live on Patrol Ramsey County. You will see the link when we are live, and go to that one because you have a bad link and you're on a page that's basically hijacked our live stream.
We'll check the address. 5974.
Like a bingo board and some commentary that takes over the screen. You're on a page that's basically hijacked our like a bingo board and some commentary that takes over the screen. You're on a page that's basically hijacked.
See what's happening at the Foundry tonight?
Some pussy. Y'all want to see some pussy?
No,
Want to see some
don't.
pussy? Some white pussy.
That's a good flavor, good aroma. Good aroma.
Pink pussy.
It smells interesting. I quit smoking.
Do that dick still get on hard?
Stop.
I think we'll be back here. Smoking would affect your ability to get an erection. Yeah. See, to be honest with you, she was grabbing for Pat's crotch.
She was reaching.
She was reaching for Pat's crotch, and that arrests her for criminal sexual conduct at that point, right? See what's happening at the Foundry tonight. Make sure everybody's getting along.
How you doing?
Everybody getting along okay?
It smells like August 1st out here.
Looks like everybody's going back in.
It can't be us.
What?
It smells interesting out here.
That's a good flavor, good aroma. Good aroma.
What y'all say?
I said it's
It
a good
smells
aroma.
nice
It smells like
out here.
Y'all
cigars.
see some pussy?
No, I do not.
Y'all want to see some pussy?
No,
Well,
thank you.
you just
Do you
got.
want to see
No,
some
don't.
pussy?
No, we don't want to.
Oh,
No,
okay.
but
Do
thank
you
you.
want to see some white pussy?
No.
Pink pussy.
We're here to keep people safe. Did you know where the
Keep
police?
our own self safe.
Y'all got a light?
Huh?
I know. I quit smoking January 31st.
Do that dick
I had-
still?
I
Do
had-
that dick still get on hard?
Ah, stop, young lady.
Don't do that.
Boy, fuck that. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Not everybody represents our society that well, but for the most part, like we said, most people are good. How's it going? We got quite a turnout. I don't think they're all going to fit.
No, we got a full house.
Yeah. I think we'll be back here. That's my prediction.
I'm afraid you're right.
That's my prediction. It's 11 o'clock.
Afraid you're right.
11 o'clock. People are pretty well intoxicated already. Little conflict going on in the parking lot already. I think we're going to be back here. But let's see what the east side looks like first, huh?
Just a
I don't.
idea.
I did. One thing I did learn there is I never heard that smoking would affect your ability to get an erection.
Goodness gracious.
She was. You know why I drove away backseaters? To be honest with you, she was grabbing for Pat's crotch.
She was reaching.
She was reaching for Pat's crotch, and that we didn't want to get to that point. For a variety of reasons, but we would have to arrest her for criminal sexual conduct at that point, right? I don't have the sympathy that Mary Moriarty has.
My name is Mary Moriarty.
Mary Moriarty.
My name is Mary Moriarty.
County Attorney Mary Moriarty.
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 County Attorney Moriarty.
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 Someone told me I don't know how to pronounce the Hennepin County Attorney's name properly. And they're right, I don't. And I'm practicing, just so you know, I'm practicing. Well,
I've got an easy way for you to do it.
okay.
More,
yeah, that's what my wife said. Moriarty.
Moriarty.
Moriarty. I think you got to have the accent on the right syllable.
Moriarty.
But so how did he pronounce his name?
Mortensen?
No, Tina's old husband.
Oh, oh gosh.
Wasn't he
Moriarty
too?
Yeah, he was Moriarty too. Yeah.
Well, did we pronounce it the same we pronounce it?
We pronounce it the way I pronounce it.
You pronounce them both the same.
Moriarty.
Brother that didn't return home.
I'm thinking of changing her name to Lessiarty because all the suspects get lesser sentences.
I like
It's not
that.
a more, it's a lesser. That way I don't have to worry about pronouncing it right. Oh, man. I think maybe in politics, so you don't just use your Irish name to get elected to some office. Everybody should have to run as candidate 1 and candidate versus candidate 2, right?
I've had this conversation with a few people.
Yeah.
She is doing exactly what she said she was going to do when she was campaigning. She didn't sneak in and all of a sudden surprise everybody with this.
No, but people don't pay that close attention.
Oh, they should have.
Well, they didn't. They voted because the name sounded good.
The silent majority needs to be less silent.
The interesting thing is the sentences for a lot of these shooters and suspects are not being received well by the black community, right? There's too much politics in the world, right? I mean, they would never swear at the cops.
Bob, you guys was politics.
We're the good guys.
Fuck no, you was never a good guy. I ain't scared of you. You ain't got shit on me. Crooked is scoliosis.
Oh, that hurts my back. So we're going up to the foundry here. Looks like they got a busy night at the foundry. I know Mike was up here a little earlier. We're like the mermaid. We go where the people are. Right? I wanna be where the people are. Laughing and joking and da-da-da-dee-dee. A lot of cars here.
A lot of cars.
Special hot lunch today at the foundry. Well, not many people standing outside smoking tonight. It's a little cold.
A little cold.
Another Escalade.
No, that's a Chevy.
Oh, that's a Suburban.
Yep.
Sorry. It's made by General Motors.
It's the same car.
General Motors.
Mess with the lights a little bit.
Oh, somebody's blocking the exit there. Gentlemen!
Fuck you, I know you, and I'm grown.
Nephew?
That's the Rev. We're just trying to keep you safe, that's all.
No problem, I'm safe. I'm 50.
Well,
you told me I'd die at 19. Yeah. Hope it's on your live.
Well, we are on live right 50. Now. You're on, huh?
I'm 50.
Well, you look good. That's the good news.
You do too.
You look good. You look good. Say hi to
What's going on, nephew?
What's up with it?
You got it. Good to see you, boy.
I'm chilling. I'm out here.
Did you see the article in the paper about Unc? 2 days ago, there was a big article in the paper about it.
I read the paper. I sold the house on Selby, and I'm not here no more.
Oh, really? Where you living? What's your...
I won't tell you.
Ah, no.
You've been on me since I was 13.
No. You've been a good kid. We didn't need to be on you.
No, Bob. No, you, Leonard. I don't want to name drop right
Leonard?
now.
Leonard?
You know, Pat Scott. You know, your partner.
Yeah, well, Pat Scott probably was on you. You know, I'll give you that.
You know, y'all was on me, but you never called me for nothing.
No. Well, we were on Andre. We were on Star Wars, too, but now he works for us.
I don't know who that is. Oh, damn. Now he works for y'all. Damn. That is bullshit. Are you on live right now?
Yeah, we're on live right now.
That is bullshit.
Hey, why is that table in the way so we can't get out, huh? Must have been...
Damn, see? No, if I was
are they? Listen, is someone talking politics in here? Because I see it.
No,
I hear a lot of fuck yous right now, and I'm wondering if it isn't because people are watching the news. There's too much politics in the world, right? I mean, they would never swear at the cops.
Bob, you guys was politics.
We're the good guys.
Fuck no, you was never a good guy. I ain't scared of you. You ain't got shit on me. Crooked is scoliosis.
Oh, that hurts my back.
Trust me, I come.
Well, your friend's waiting for you over. Hey, what kind of jacket you got on there? What does it say?
It says Crip Blood Hilltop GD.
Hilltop Hustlers. Well, remember those old days? You know, the old Hilltopper days versus.
I never knew there was a Hilltop.
Nikes for life.
Never knew that.
Yeah, bullshit.
I didn't.
Michi works for us too now.
Damn, so why would you? I don't know nothing about that. Bob, has my name, when's the last time you heard my name?
No, it's like a historical fact. Why is everybody running?
Oh, you're here.
Oh no, she's going over to smoke away from the door.
Looking at me like, who's talking to the police? My friends even scared right now, Bob, but you know what? It'll take them a long time to grow up. You never called me. You never brought me. And I'm out.
Let's go see what this nice young lady has to say. Hello, beautiful.
Hello.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Good. You're waiting for your boyfriend or what?
I was waiting for my friend to come out.
Friend to come out? Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty busy in there, huh?
I don't know what he's doing there.
You don't? Good for you.
Huh?
Good for you.
Oh, yeah?
Stay safe. Stay safe.
I tried.
Stay safe. Stay safe. You don't look familiar. Are you from around here or not? No? Minneapolis side or what? Yeah, that's what I was guessing. Well, we're glad you... I can't even imagine you being in prison. You have such a beautiful face. You don't seem like a second-degree assault person. She didn't look like a criminal, right? Well, welcome back. Welcome back, Mike. Thanks for taking everybody on a ride. Down here at Club Holiday. Club Holiday. Hi, ladies.
Hi, that's how you feel?
How's it going? How's it going? That red light is for you. It's a red light special. It's a warm red light. If you park on the other side, you get the blue light special.
You know what? I just got out of prison today, so I don't want to.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
Well, you're. I can't even imagine you being in prison. Seriously, what was the charge?
Degree assault with a deadly.
You notice I didn't ask you what you did. I just said, what was the charge?
But you was gonna find out.
That way, I don't want to make any assumptions.
No, you're right.
You have such a beautiful face. You don't seem like a second-degree assault person.
You know what? I'm dealing with the wrong people in life.
Is that how long were you in?
A year.
Really? So were you in prison or were you at the workhouse?
No prison.
Really? Which one? Shakopee or?
Only one in Minnesota.
Okay.
Shakopee.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Where was that at? Where did that happen? Hennepin? Was it a gun?
No, a knife.
A knife? Yeah. Did you actually stab someone or just threaten them? You stabbed them.
Well, I mean, it's assault, so.
Well, I mean, but sometimes they charge you if you try to stab somebody, but how bad was the person hurt?
He had 2 stitches. 16.
Okay, he didn't die.
No, he didn't.
That's good. Well, have you learned your lesson?
Definitely. Too pretty to be in there.
Huh?
Too pretty to be in there.
No, well, I mean, here's the thing. What was the cause? Were you on drugs?
Oh, no.
When you stabbed him?
I was drinking a little liquor.
Little liquor?
162.
Well, go to church. This is the Rev Spence. He's a pastor, so make sure you get to church. That's the way to have the best good life, good looking forward, right, Rev?
That's right.
That's right. So,
I'm glad you made it home.
Where are you guys coming from?
I'm a friend's house going back there.
Oh.
You be safe, okay?
Well, we're here to make sure people at the Foundry and Born Spa are safe.
Thank you.
So,
The Foundry, that's a bar?
yeah, do you know where that is?
Yeah, I'm like, we don't know where that is.
Where you guys are from, Hennepin, the other side, or what?
Yeah.
Billy's is open, right?
Oh, I heard about that.
What? Billy's on Grand.
Yeah, that's a nice I heard about that,
Yeah? Well, seriously, you seem like a good person. I don't know what happened on that day and time, but good luck to you, in your life. God bless.
All right, God bless y'all. Young folks.
264.
2 days out of prison.
264.
He doesn't seem like a
267.
nice person. Do you think? Huh?
You don't put the knife past anybody.
Yeah. It's Club Holiday. Well, I mean, the lesson there is she didn't look like a criminal, right?
Right, she didn't.
She looked like a young, nice person.
Yeah.
She wasn't really drunk. So... Well, that's yours.
Yeah, don't be drinking mine.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that coming.
But you handled it well. You handled it
Just
well.
got out of prison 2 days ago. Okay. I was going to tell her, yeah, my partner just got out of prison too. What? He was serving in there. So we are on Rice Street. We're going to run up north on Rice Street. Obviously, it hasn't been really busy. We're going to have to start doing more daytime
380 traffic.
or early evening live on patrol.
Barely mark right. Lima Golf Yankee.